Hey, what is up, fellow critics? Darno here, back at it with another reaction for you guys. We're going to do some more Farscape. We're at season 1, episode 11. It's been really good. I'm really enjoying it. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. So before we start, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, let's go ahead and start it up.
Solar flares are what I came to see. Don't worry, we'll be home in time for dinner.
But be careful, John. This star is unusually erratic.
Sounds just like Crichton.
Ooh. Join them, raise. Oh, it's like
Does that mean you're trying to create the same conditions to go back?
It's a long shot, but sometimes long shots pay off.
You don't want to go.
What now?
It's a wormhole.
Oh, they're about to go through it. Whew. Now he's getting that Jones in where he's like, I'll do whatever. I want to go home. Even though who knows where you're gonna end up if you go through there.
There is no reason for us to stay.
Really? Oh, it's feeling good.
Ooh.
He said, ooh.
Delvian females are unusually sensitive to ionic radiation.
It's called a photogasm.
Photogasm? Oh, man.
Can't bring the module aboard while it's leaking
Yeah,
plasma.
we do. Moya can isolate it in the maintenance bay while we patch it.
Moya doesn't want to put a baby at risk.
Oh, I guess we're going on a planet.
Sometimes you're a real pain in the ass.
What is a pain in the ass?
Irritating, stubborn, obnoxious.
To get the module fixed.
No, actually, you need to,
Okay,
Oh.
I need to. I need your help.
as usual.
Oh. Oh. Now they're at it. Getting that Star Wars vibes.
Sure you got it contained?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Old Furlough can handle it. Everything's gonna be just fine. That's my motto. No other way, you dumb well-nits. You be needy knees.
Oh yeah, you want to go blind. Oh, look at this. That's really cool looking.
Via our Crace, and I am
Uh-oh.
offering a substantial reward.
Better cover up.
3 fugitives from peacekeeper custody have violated their parole.
I know why I'm not there. Grace wants to kill me himself. Why aren't you there?
Right, true.
Peacekeeper
Ooh, who the hell's that?
to a far more generous fate.
Looks like a crazy bounty hunter.
Is this your female?
I am no one's female.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Tell your bitch to let my female go.
Then, this female is your mate.
One of them.
One of them.
We are Vulcarian blood trackers, the best.
Second best.
Oh.
I'm Butch. This is Sundance. We're the hole in the sky gang.
Butch and Sundance.
The bounty belongs to me.
You gotta be careful with that, because he'd be like, well, I can just kill you right now and collect the bounty myself. She is done. Ooh.
Let us never leave this place.
She is out. She's done.
70.
40!
80. 40.
Honor the Leviathan. Surrender Cardago, Pau Zotozan, and Dominar Rigel 16. Comply, and you will retire. Honorably.
Really? Will she do it?
You're not taking him seriously.
I always take him seriously.
Find him. Yep.
Drop your weapon. Now.
Where's the other one? Whoa! Oh no! Oh. Come on, Dargo. You're supposed to be this good warrior. Yep.
Bonehead.
Getting captured.
Bonehead? Doesn't matter what you do to Alexan. He won't talk.
Well, it won't hurt.
Try. Ooh.
Stop! You're making him bleed. Who's calling the shots here, Pluto? You listen to me. You listen to me, you tattooed freak.
Oh, he's helping him out.
He's alive. At least, for now.
Okay, he saved him. It's good that he learned about that earlier when he got shot.
From that.
Woo! What the hell is that? Oh! Oh! Oh my! Who are these dudes? Oh hell! Oh no! Oh no!
I can't see.
Oh, not good. Hopefully they can fix that.
Aeryn, how did this happen?
Another bounty hunter showed up. Don't help me, Crichton.
You can't look after yourself. So stop acting like a badass peacekeeper.
Ex-peacekeeper, actually.
Uh-oh. You shouldn't let her hear that. Oh. That's interesting. She's like, oh, I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. Feel good. She's like, I'm not worried about my life right now. I'm loving that feeling.
I just wanted to go home.
With no matter to the cost of the rest of us.
What?
Oh, please.
Right, remind me.
You don't have
pilot's arm so you get a return ticket.
Exactly. Exactly.
You are so childish.
You are selfish.
Can be. What about you, selfish?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Now you gotta fight them. Oh, moon guns ain't no joke. You better put that sword in the gun mode.
Cargo, next time you pick a place to hide, pick one with a back door.
I did not pick this place to hide.
It's like, I do not hide. I'm taking cover.
Who the hell do you think you're shooting at?
Woo! He's shooting at you. What is she doing? Woo! Is she gonna make it say, want him alive?
The reward offer for the fugitives has been officially withdrawn.
Oh, nice.
Great idea.
Best I've had yet.
I gotta get back to furloughs before these flares are gone entirely.
No, John, they've stopped.
Trust me, they stopped.
Grace's offer of amnesty, you're not seriously considering it, are you?
I believe he would restore my commission and give me honorable retirement.
Wow.
What he means by honorable retirement is a radiation-induced brain fever to bring on the living dead.
Oh. Well then, no, you don't want that.
You need any food cubes?
I beg your pardon?
I can't pay this. I'll download you a copy of the data as soon as I get back aboard the ship.
Nah.
Exclusive rights, sir. There's no deal.
What?
Damn, what are you about to do?
The data.
Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
I can start from scratch.
You sure you don't want that thing detailed?
All right, that was the episode. Really good. Definitely reminded me of Star Wars. Got a lot of that vibes in this episode. Really liking it though. So what we see Aeryn, we see John. They're flying in his ship, his little tiny little ship, and they're flying around. They said they added stuff to it, stuff from Moya, so they're checking that stuff out. He was doing that slingshot again, and they actually opened up a wormhole, which is kind of crazy. He was trying to go back, but he was like, yo, I want to get in that wormhole. Aeryn was like, let's not. And he really wanted to, and he's pretty much almost ignoring her, but he decided to, all right, let me just back out of there. Also, there was a problem with the ship, so they had to go to land because it was leaking plasma or something, and they can't bring it back to Moya because Moya was too scared that it might affect her baby. And the planet they're at, it has like a bunch of solar flares, like radiated solar flares and all that stuff. And we see how it affects Zan. It's like, what would they call it? It was like pretty much you have an orgasm every time a solar flare hits her. which is kind of crazy. It was just hilarious all throughout the episode. But you see the land, freaking Dargo's pretty pissed because he just wanted them to come back. They shouldn't even left in the first place. And he's pissed that they went to the planet because they were like, all right, we just got to get rid of this ship. Like, there's no reason to have this ship. It's leaking. Just toss it, you know, leave it. And you know, we see that John is like, no, this is my ticket home. I learned how to open a wormhole. So no, you know, and they're recording that data as well. So they landed on the planet, and we see that Rigel was giving him the name of the person to, you know, help fix the ship. And they go there, definitely Star Wars vibes. And you know, they meet the person. They're supposed to be fixing the ship, and then they run into you see Christ pops up on like this hologram talking about you know, bounties for, you know, Zan, Dargo, and Rigel, and they're like, holy crap. But didn't say anything about you know, Aeryn or John, obviously. But then we see two freaking bounty hunters pop up, and they're crazy. They're kind of like dog people, I guess. And they roll up on them, and you know, John freaking like kind of like outsmarts them, and he has to be the alpha, you know, because they're dogs, kind of like dogs. So you know, you got to be the alpha in the pack, and they'll follow you and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty funny. He was doing with that, so they're following him, and they're like, oh, you know, let's you know, we'll follow you to capture the, you know, the bounties. And while they're talking that, we see Aeryn. She's actually messing with that, you know, that hologram thing, and it actually popped up a message just for her saying, hey, you know, if you capture them and bring them back to me, I'll bring you back, and you know, you'll be honored and all this stuff. And she was thinking about it, and John was like, yeah, you can't believe him, right? And she was thinking about it, definitely thinking about it. Like, is there a chance that he would, you know, take me in and forgive me and all this stuff, and I can go back home, back to, you know, being a peacekeeper? She thought about it. So back on the ship, we see that Zan is like just living it up. She's just getting all them solar flares going on, and she is just, you know, she's out of commission. And then so Dargo is like, all right, you know what, I'm going to go get them myself. He goes down to the planet, and freaking the bounty hunter, the woman bounty hunter, she sniffed him out right away. As soon as he was on the planet, she sniffed him out. And so they went to go ambush him, and they got the jump on him. Like, he jumped on, like, we see Dargo jump on the other guy, but they kind of gave him a nice little ambush right there, and they took him out. They captured him, and then we see that John, you know, found that they had him, and he was trying to play them like, all right, well, you know, you can't, because they're going to try to torture him to get information about, you know, Rigel and Zan. So he was like, oh no, you can't do that, because you know, obviously he don't want them to hurt him. And they actually sliced his little thingy. I don't even know what it's called. And it was his blood was black. And obviously he knew that from before, that once his blood is black, it's like almost like poison. It turns into poison for him, I guess. And you gotta like kind of, you know, get some tension and blood flow back into it to go clear. So he kind of tricked them to be like, all right, you know, let me do this. So he kind of squeezed his little tentacle thing, to get blood flowing and all that stuff. And he kind of punished them, knocked them out to make sure that they won't mess with him again. He pretty much saved them. Back with Aeryn, we see that she's talking to, I forgot the mechanic's name. I forgot her name, but she's kind of funny. She reminds me of somebody. But we see that she's there, and that someone's working on the ship, that she's like, oh no, they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. And come to find out it was more bounty hunters, and she gets into a fight with them, and she gets knocked down, and boom, the solar flare just hits her in the face, and now she's blind. She's actually about to get killed, but the mechanic lady saved her, and she's blind. And then we see the mechanic lady was like, yeah, there's a, you know, 60% chance, maybe 70, maybe 80 that, you know, you'll get your eyesight back, you know, maybe. So it's kind of suck. Then we see Zan. She actually makes it to the planet herself. She finally had enough of all the, you know, all the feeling good. So she goes down to the planet to look for everyone. And she actually runs into bounty hunters, you know, herself. But she used her like spiritual power to kind of cloak herself. But she got hit with that flare. And, you know, that's all she wrote. She laid down and just took that. And so back to where Dargo is, we see that John finds him. But, you know, back where Dargo, we see John goes to him, and Dargo wakes up and starts attacking John. And he was like, hey, you know, you attacked me and all this stuff. And John was like, yo, dude, I was, you know, trying to save you. And then he brought up a good point. He was like, you know, Dargo was like, hey, you know, you're trying to do all this stuff just so you can go home. You know, you're trying to do all this crazy stuff so you can go home. And John was like, yeah, first of all, you just cut off freaking Pilot's tentacle so you can go home. So you have none to talk. So that's so true. I'm glad he said that as well, because that threw me for a loop when they did that. But so that, you know, they're talking, and pretty much John was like, hey, I guess we can never be friends. You know, obviously you don't like me. You think I'm, you know, betrayed you and all this stuff. And then they just decided, hey, you know, we don't have to be friends, but we can be allies. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of made a truce as like, all right, we're allies, not really friends. So as they're leaving, they're like, all right, you know, let's go back and do all this stuff. We see the bounty hunters roll up on them and start shooting them. You know, they had to take cover, getting shot at and all that stuff. We see Aeryn. She's talking to mechanic lady and asking her, does she know about, what was it, like Cybertronics or something like that? So I guess she had some kind of plan. And then, you know, we see, you know, John and Dargo, they're stuck. You know, they don't know what to do. And then just out of nowhere, we see blind Aeryn walking out, you know, with the hologram thing in her hand. She's like going like this, don't know where to go. And then she puts it down, and we see the hologram pop up, and then we see Christ, and it's saying, hey, like, all right, you know, these, you know, the 3 bounties we have, they're actually no longer, we're not actually going to give you money for it. We kind of canceled those bounties. So that was the thing she did. She worked with the mechanical lady to have it where made Christ say something different. And they're like, the bounty hunters like, oh, then if we're not getting money for this, then there's no point of doing this. We're not going to risk our life to, you know, for no reason. So they bounced, they left. And so now they got the ship finally fixed, ready to go home, and now they have to pay. And obviously they don't got no money. He was gonna give her some food cubes, but they made a deal with Aeryn, and the deal was like he had to give up the data about the wormholes and all that, and he couldn't keep it himself. It was exclusive just to her because she wants to make money out of it. Because if she learned how to make wormholes, she can charge that, or, you know, make it themselves and then let people go through it, you know. So it kind of sucks. You know, he was kind of pissed off about it, but he was like, you know what, that's fine. You know, I'll get the data again. A little bit earlier, we see that Zan popped up and said, hey, the solar panel, the solar flares were already done, so you can't even get any more data because of that. So yeah, so now he has to go to go to a different planet to get that info, but he knows how to do it now, so at least that's a good thing. But yeah, this is a good episode. It's definitely like contained, you know, episode, but it was really good. I enjoyed this one. It was kind of funny. And then we see some more, you know, character development with John and Dargo. This one, you know, how their relationship is dealing. I know we had a lot with John and Aeryn, how they're building up, but now we get with some more with John and Dargo. So now they're on like actual ally friendship, not even a friendship, but an ally mutual agreement that we're allies in combat. So yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, it was a really good episode, really good. Definitely got those Star Wars vibes in this one. Really good. So guys, let me know what you thought of the episode. Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know in the comments below. So thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.